Hey guys, welcome to the video. My name is Liz. I am a 24-year-old cash budgeter and stuffer, and if that is something that interests you, then keep on watching. Alrighty guys, so I hope that the camera quality is a little bit better than what it has been in the past couple of videos because I am filming on my brand new iPhone 15. So it should be much better quality. I also did change out my background to help with glare and anything like that. So I hope that that helps. But today we're going to be stuffing $375 into my sinking funds, bills, and savings challenges. So let's go ahead and count the money. So we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and 375. Perfect. So we have it all here. And I moved my cash tray to my right side. I'm right-handed, so it just makes the most sense. Not really sure why I had it on the left side, but it's fine. Okay, so putting all of our money here. Actually, I'm going to move everything up a little bit, and we should be good. Okay, so I'm going to move that back actually a little bit. All right, so we're going to start off with my wallet, of course, and unstuff this first. So in my wallet, groceries, let's see how much we have in here. We have $1 in here. Okay, so then we have eating out. Oh my gosh, I cannot seem to get this wallet to stay flat. I hope y'all can see all of that. But yeah, so eating out, let's see how much we have left in here. We have 5 and 6. So, okay, so we have 7 total left, which is great. So I'm going to add those in here, and we're going to implement that into my savings challenges later. And then last in my wallet is my receipts, which if you have not downloaded Fetch, I highly recommend it. If you don't know what it is, that's fine, especially if you're new to the cash budgeting world and community and all that jazz. But it is a app that you can scan your receipts in and get points back and all those wonderful things. So definitely make sure you keep your receipts. Don't throw them away. Scan them into Fetch and you'll get points for like gift cards or, cash and things like that. So I'm going to put those to the side and we'll go ahead and stuff my wallet. So in groceries, we're going to be adding 50 today. I know last week we added 70, but this week this check is a lot lower. If you didn't watch my last video, I got diagnosed with bursitis in my right shoulder. And so I ended up having to take off work a good bit, as well as they kind of cut my hours to help my shoulder, I guess. But I have been looking to see about getting a new job, and I actually did get hired. For another job. I won't be starting that for a little bit, but I did get a new job, which is exciting, and it should be a lot better on my health and my body and all that jazz. So my pay will kind of change in the new year, which will be exciting to kind of learn how to budget with and, take you guys on that journey with me. So yeah. All right, so next up is eating out, and we're going to be doing our usual 30 in here with 3 10s. All right, but how are you guys doing? Do y'all have any big plans for Thanksgiving or, for the holidays coming up, wherever you may be? If you do, let me know in the comments below, and if you don't, also let me know in the comments down below. My family doesn't usually do anything big for Thanksgiving, but I am spending it with my boyfriend this year. And so this year will be an interesting one for sure. So that is going to be it for my wallet. Next up is my bills binder. All right, so this is my bills binder. And first thing we'll be stuffing is water. And water is going to be getting, let's see. Water is going to be getting a 10 today. So, let's see. Oh, not 2 10s, just 1 10. Goodness. So now in water we have 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18 in here. Again, this is one of those bills that just kind of like goes all over the place, and I'm not ever really sure how much it's going to be. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, my Sharpie decided it wanted to fly off on me today. So today's the 20th. So we're adding 10. So we have 18 today. Perfect. All right, so next up is electricity, and electricity is also getting 10 because I did find out how much this is going to be, and it's so low compared to what it normally has been in the past, which is awesome because, y'all, if you live in the South, you know, all right? The summer, miserable to pay your electricity bill. It's just miserable. So now in electricity, we have 50, 70, 110. That's not accurate. Oh my gosh, I cannot count today. Okay, let's try this again. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, this is a flimsy 10. 140, 145, and 146. Yeah, so that's accurate. All right, so 146, and then I'll unstuff this and pay this off in the next few days. All right, so said 10 and 146. Perfect. Okay. So next up is credit card, and this is for my school loan, and it is getting its normal 50. So now we have 50, 100, 50, 200, and it is fully funded for this month, which is awesome. So again, I'll unstuff that, put it in the bank, pay it off, we'll be good to go. I do still plan on doing a debt update video, so definitely stay tuned for that if you're interested. And that'll help kind of explain, you know, what all I'm working with. But I definitely may do a debt update and plan video. I may actually save that for the new year now that I do have a new job, and kind of go from there, what my plan will be, and so on and so forth. So next up is my Rooms to Go credit card, and that is going to be getting 25 today. So we're going to do a 20 and a 5. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, and 85. All right. But yeah, so I do have a little bit of debt accrued. And in my debt video, I'll kind of explain all of that and whatnot. But we're not doing too bad in the debt department, but it's definitely more than I want. All right, next up is Best Buy, and Best Buy is getting a, let's see, is a 5. Okay, so we now have 5 and 10 in Best Buy. All right. But, all right, let me see, 5 and 10. I can't write for crap today. All right, next up is Apple, and Apple is getting a 10. So we'll put, I have a lot of 10s today, guys.
10s across the board, 10s across the board, and 10s across the board. What else?
So now Apple has 10, 20, and 30 in there. This Sharpie does not want to work with me today. That's like the second time that it like tried to fly out of my hand. All right, sorry if the angle changed. I tried to, you know, adjust some things to make it easier. But next up is Amazon, and it is getting 10 as well. So, and that is empty, so it'll have 10 in it total today. And I need to wipe this off and start fresh with that one. And then last is AT&T, and it is also getting 10. Oh, it was already open. And it also got stuffed and paid off. So that's awesome. All right. And that is going to be it for my bills binder. So next up will be my sinking funds. Okay, so this is my sinking funds binder. And first up is vacation. And vacation is empty, and it is going to be getting a 10 today. So it'll just have exactly 10 in it. I did put the $100 in here towards my credit card. So that's good. And again, if you haven't seen my last video, I kind of explain why I do that and all that jazz in there. Next up is new car / just total car fund, and it is getting a 10 as well today. A lot of 10s today. So now in new car, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140, 160, and 170 in new car. But if I could just buy a new car, I would, but we all know how that works.
Yeah.
All right, so now we said 10 and 170. Perfect. All right, next up is education, and education is going to be getting a 20 today. And this is the placeholder I have, so there we go. My mom made this placeholder. Isn't it so stinking cute? But she has an Etsy shop. It's called The Craft Bin. I will shout her out in every single video, guys. I love her, and she is so stinking talented, so I'm going to do it. But yeah, she made this placeholder as well as these trackers. So now in education, we have 100 in the bank, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, and 235. Perfect. So I did put $100 of this in the bank. I opened up a Capital One 360 savings account because it's a high yield savings account from what I understand. So it'll be accruing little bits of interest here and there the more that I put in per month. So next up is Ringo, and Ringo is not getting stuffed, but he has 20 in here. And then next we have my fun, and it is going to be getting a 10 as well. So now it'll have 20, 30, and 40 in here, which is good because all of these, Christmassy and holiday activities are coming up, and gotta have money for them. So good to start saving and have a little bit put aside, because normally I don't have anything in this folder. I'm using the money all the time. And then last is personal, and personal is also getting a 10. So it now has 20, 30, 40, and 50 in there, which is perfect. So he said plus 10 and $50. And that is going to be it for my sinking funds. So next up is my savings challenge binder, and I made sure to put $75 aside for this because I want to prioritize some of my savings, especially with how soon some of it is coming up. So first is my emergency fund, and in here it's going to be getting its usual $20. Get all of this out. And this tracker is also made by my mom, and her super funny tracker with the poop and all that. But it is getting a $20 bill today, so we have now 100, 150, 200, and 220 in here. And then let me grab a marker and I'll fill out this tracker. So move this aside for a second. each little toilet roll is worth 10. So I get to fill out 2. And there we go. All right, so 220 in here. And this tracker fills up to 500, so which will be a really good kind of start to my emergency fund. Next up is retirement, and it is getting its usual $10. So let me put this one back, and I'm going to just go ahead and color this in. And now it is getting a 10. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 110 in here. I did do a cash condensing as well as an unstuffing. I'm not sure if I've uploaded that video yet or not, or if I'm going to upload that video. My phone kept dying like throughout the whole thing. So there's no telling if that video will actually see the light of day or not, but I did film it. All right, next up is my Happy Tales mini challenge. This is for my little man's emergency fund, for Ringo's emergency fund, and it is going to be getting a 20 today. So 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100 in here, which is exciting because this mini challenge goes up to 200. So I'm gonna get my blue maca again. Make sure you can see that. And we're going to color in one of these super cute little paws. But yeah, he is 3. So thankfully, most of his emergencies are rare now that he's no longer a puppy and reckless as all get out. But he still is a dog. And, you know, they have their moments where they're crazy and make decisions you wish they didn't make, but what dog doesn't? So next up is my $5 savings challenge, and I'm actually going to be putting, let me see, I think I'm going to put 20 in here. Let me see, we have 2 10s, we have a 20, a bunch of 5. Yeah, so I'm going to do a 10 and I'm going to do 2 5s here. So we'll do $20 in here. So now in the $5 savings challenge, we should have, well, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, and 70. And I need 225 by the end of December. So we gotta bulk this up a little bit. Let's say we have 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, perfect. But this one comes out to exactly 225, which is perfect because that's exactly how much I need for my HOA fund, which is what this will be going towards. But again, it's due at the end of December, and we're almost to the end of November, so I need to be very aware of this one. Next up is my wonderful, beautiful boyfriend's fund for his birthday. This is the dashboard. I don't need this. But I am going to be taking him to a nice steak dinner. So I'm going to be adding, you know what, I'm going to add 30 into here. So we'll do this 20 and this 10. Because his birthday is December 20th. So again, need to bump this up. So that's a month away. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, and 70 in here now. So again, let me put this back in here, and then I'll color this in. I'll have to do a separate thing for actual Valentine's Day, but with this new job that I have, I may be working on Valentine's Day, so we'll see. We'll still do something, it just may not be on like the actual day of Valentine's Day. And I don't really care that much, to be honest. I mean, he is one of those guys that just kind of like surprises me with flowers and candy and all that stuff all the time. We don't necessarily need a day. You know what I mean? But whatever. This is for his birthday specifically. So next up is my color by numbers. I'm going to save that one for last. Next up is my latte savings, and Then my self-care fun. I'm going to skip latte this time around. And then, let me see. 5, 10, 11, 12. I'm actually going to skip my self-care challenge as well because I don't really need to stuff that right now. So I'm going to go to my color by numbers. And move this to the side. And let's see how much money we have left that we can color in. So we have 2 5s and 2 1s. So we have 5, 10, 11, 12 to add in. So I'm going to go ahead and add this in. So now in my color by numbers, we should have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60 even, which is awesome. So I'm going to pick some numbers and color them in to equal out 12. For this time around, I picked this 7 here, this 2, and this 3. So we're doing okay on it. I do try to do this with just my rollover money from my wallet, which I didn't have too much of this time around. But that's okay. This is adding up quickly. I mean, we already have 60 bucks, and I mean, we're not even halfway through with coloring, which is pretty cool. So that is going to be it for my savings challenges. And yet again, I forgot to empty out my coins. So let me do that. All right, so here is my coin jar. And I got this from the Dollar General for like $8. It's actually really, really cute and pretty decent quality. So I'm gonna add my coins into here from my wallet. If I can get them all. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see if there's an easier way to do this. I don't know if you can see any of this. Oh my goodness. All right, we emptied it out. Okay, so we have all of these coins. I'm just gonna add them in, and that'll be that for that. All right, so you guys, that is going to be it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below anything you would like to see from me, or comment down below what you guys are doing for the holidays. And if you're spending time with family, if you're spending time with yourself, just let me know. I'd love to hear all about it. And then, of course, don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss another video from me. And with all of that being said, guys, make sure that you work hard so you can play harder. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.